It's time to set sail on azurite seas. Is this the set where I win one? Oh, pretty please. I trigger our island and it looks like my time, but then Oswald flips a lucky dime.
Come on now, let's play some Lorcana. Just smash me fox into pirate Moana. We'll link in quest and never stop. Sing heffalumps like jumbo pops. A smorgasbord of lore, it's Lorcana.
Katie, you look amazing.
Brett, you look amazing.
Look at us.
Look at us here.
We have a romantic evening in store here at Smorcana.
This is the night.
Ooh, maybe we'll put that in as one of the interstitial bits of music.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Done and done. Katie, reveal season is here.
Oh my goodness, what an exciting time to be having a podcast like this, which is about Disney, about snacks, and about Lorcana.
We've waited a little bit longer than normal for reveals. First of all, they started late, and there was a bigger gap between sets than we've had over the past year or so.
Yes, we've been in quite a drought of reveals. We want to see some cards. We've seen a couple pieces of art. We've seen 3 cards so far from this next set.
Fewer than 10 at the time of recording, but when this episode drops, the promised reveal season will finally have commenced.
Reveal!
Now, we have not been able to reveal a card in the past.
No, sadly, we have not been chosen to reveal a card.
However, that has all changed!
Woo!
We are revealing a card. Not here, not now. When are we revealing our card, Catherine?
Well, Breton, we're going to reveal our card live on the YouTubes on February 17th at 8 p.m. Eastern.
That is Monday, February 17th, live on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, a Smorcana card reveal. We'll reveal the card, we'll talk about it, we'll have some guests, it'll be fun.
Yeah! Can't wait for that. We did a YouTube episode for New Year's Eve, and it was a really great dry run for us to see how that works. We're excited to do it again.
Yeah, I'm glad we ironed out some kinks. Now we're all prepared.
You always should be prepared for a card reveal.
Please do join us on YouTube. It's going to be a whole lot of fun. Another quick topic here. We got a comment on our last episode, a possible explanation for the magic dactyl, and this resonated. This struck me as possibly true, and I wanted to share it.
Oh my goodness, like a reason why the magic dactyl exists?
Mm-hmm. So
Okay.
The commenter said that it might exist because of the existence of counterspells in Magic. So in Magic the Gathering, when you play a card, there are other cards that counter the initial card and make it like cancel it, make it so it never happened. So the prevalence of those counterspell cards led to players asking their opponent as they played a card if their card is going to be counterspelled, basically. So imagine if you had a card in Lorcana that could cancel a Be Prepared, right? Imagine if you're playing your Be Prepared and you're saying Be Prepared in the form of a question. Be prepared?
Yeah,
Right?
right.
Let it go? So you can see how that rising inflection sounds a bit like a question, and then that over time morphed into what we now know as
A Be Prepared?
the magic dactyl.
Wow. I mean, that at least provides some explanation because it didn't really seem to make any sense. It just seemed like people were mispronouncing words in English. They just were forgetting how to say things.
Or it was just something that had developed over time for no particular reason, right? But I think that that's as good an explanation as any for why the magic dactyl exists.
Love that. Wow. Thanks, commenter. We love getting comments.
Katie, what else is up? What's in the future?
Oh my goodness. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of year again. It's time for the next S'more Awards. Bum, bum, bum.
S'more
bum, bum,
Awards.
bum.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba,
S'more Awards.
Yeah. So we'll be posting the ballot for the S'more Awards very soon. Should be a couple of days after this episode drops. So be on the lookout on social media for the S'more Awards. Everybody who votes for the S'more Awards will be entered in a giveaway. So extra incentive to participate in this wonderful quarterly contest.
Huzzah!
Katie, what's on the menu for the evening?
We have a lovely menu because of love.
Because of Valentine's Day?
Yes. So we're going to talk about romance. We're going to talk about cards that are in love. We're going to talk about games that we love, characters we love.
'Tis the season, it being Valentine's Day and all. A celebration of love and Lorcana.
Hey, Brett.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Valentine's-themed snack? Like a Valentine-themed candy or treat that's only around now?
I mean, I'd say dark chocolate. Just, dark chocolate I find very luscious.
Dark chocolate's around all year long.
I like the little message hearts, too.
Like the Dove ones that you open them and it's like, I love you.
No, just, be mine, fax me.
Oh, separately from dark chocolate. I see. Yes, I also like those. I like the little candy hearts.
But I do think that dark chocolate is what I most associate with romantic candy.
Yeah, I like a good box of chocolates. A heart-shaped box of chocolates never does me any wrong.
All right, well, let's grab our candelabras and head on into the restaurant.
Ah, oui, oui.
It's Valentine's Day. It is my job as a man to pay for your bill.
Don't you tell me what you have to do as a man. As a woman, I need to pay for your bill.
Tiff, you can't let me have this one thing. I'm trying to take you out for a romantic dinner.
You always take me out for nice dinners. I'm trying to treat you.
Would you stop trying to be so nice? It's unbecoming.
You know what's unbecoming?
What?
The way you're behaving right now?
I'm sorry, Tiff. I'm sorry. I wanted to have a nice, calm, romantic, candlelit meal with you without fighting for a solid 32 minutes, and we couldn't do it.
We had a lovely meal, Sean.
And maybe we should just leave it at that. Let's split the bill. We'll split the bill, Tiff.
Split the bill? I'm not going to let you split the bill. Who gets the extra cent? That math doesn't add up, Sean.
I don't know the math. You do the math. You know I can't do math. Just split the bill, and we can be on our way with the rest of a very romantic evening. God, I love you.
I love you too.
Well, love is in the air.
Yes, it is.
That's the happiest I've ever heard those two.
I know. You know they love each other.
So much, yeah. Today of all days.
Yeah.
It's beautiful in here. All candlelit, and look, we already have wine at our table.
Ooh, beautiful wine.
A sultry red.
Ah, yes.
Would you like an appetizer tonight?
Sure. Let's get crazy.
Bonsoir, madame and monsieur, and welcome to the cafe on this very romantic evening. Can I interest you in perhaps a bite to eat to start the night?
Sure. Do you have any Valentine's Day specials right now, Francois?
Oh, of course. We have a dozen oysters on the half shell.
Oh, oysters would be really fun.
Very well. I will bring them to you.
Thank you, Francois. Did he seem to be different to you?
He did seem to have a spring in his step. I think he enjoys this day.
And why wouldn't he? It's a day about love.
You know what else is about love?
What?
Lorcana.
Oh my gosh.
The most romantic of trading card games.
Love and Lorcana start with the same two letters.
That's true. And there are so many ways you can augment your Lorcana experience to make it even more romantic.
Yes, that's true.
I mean, let's talk about some of the things that we do all the time on a routine basis just to spruce up our Lorcana life.
Well, now here you go. When you're playing Lorcana, it's important that you have flowers in the middle of the table.
Yep, square in the middle of the table. We, at home at least, will never play a game of Lorcana without having several bouquets right in the middle of the table.
Some people say it's an obstruction, but if you're really in love, you'll know what they're playing.
Mm-hmm. And you need to envelop your senses in that romantic atmosphere. And so the scent of the flowers is important, and you need enough of them to produce a significant smell.
Definitely.
Now, we also will hold hands. You need that connection, that constant physical connection. So we'll hold each other's hands while we're playing, always, pretty much.
For the whole game.
Yeah, and that goes for both our human hands and our card hands.
Yes, and you have to hold both hands. So that means both your hands are across the table and you each have a hand that's doing double duty and holding a hand and a hand.
Right. Now, you're going to be holding your hand and your partner's hand. What we recommend is, of course, just turning one of those hands to face away from you, namely your partner's hand of cards.
Right. This is about love, not cheating.
Right. And so you can still have a competitive game. And, secrets are, of course, frowned upon in a relationship, but these kinds of secrets, I think, are mostly harmless, and it is okay to hide your hand from your partner.
Oh, yes, that's acceptable.
Now, you're going to have to work in tandem to play cards when you're holding each other's hands and you're each other's hands, but you'll get used to it. And in fact, that kind of subconscious connection that you'll build can be really, really powerful.
Teamwork, partnership.
Yeah. We tend to, if we're really going for a romantic experience when we're playing Lorcana, we will put our cards in oyster shells as well.
Oh, most definitely.
Oysters, of course, being one of the most romantic foods and aphrodisiac.
You know what else is really important?
What?
When you're trying to play a romantic game of Lorcana?
Mm-hmm.
It's that you kiss.
Yeah.
Some people just kiss at the beginning or the end of the game. That's okay.
No. I disagree, actually, here. Hold on. I need to step in. You need to kiss a lot.
Well, yes, I was just going to say, we choose to track our lore by kissing.
Right. Now, this isn't something that we would do necessarily in public. It's more of a private matter.
Sure.
We'll do it in the comfort of our own home. But you just have to constantly kiss throughout your Lorcana games.
Of course.
And the cards naturally inspire this. I mean, you have so many romantic songs that are played throughout the game of Lorcana. You have A Whole New World, and Seldom All They Seem, and Teeth and Ambitions. So you have a panoply of these romantic songs that you'll be playing anyway. So
exactly.
You have just constant romance in the air.
Speaking of songs, it is important to sing all of your songs. And not just have your characters in the game sing the songs, but you should actually sing the song.
And don't be afraid to continue your kissing while singing.
Yes.
You don't want your kissing to abate just because you're singing, and vice versa.
Exactly.
You'll get good at this. I mean, it's taken some practice for sure, but relationships are work. Sometimes you have to work at them to build those connections, right? So yeah, sometimes it's a little bit cumbersome to make sure that all of your cards are in oyster shells and be holding your partner's hands and their hands and be singing and be kissing them a lot while there are flowers also between you. It can be a lot. But if you work at it, we promise that your Lorcana relationships will grow. They will blossom. I think we're a testament to that, frankly.
Of course.
I'm not ashamed.
I'm not ashamed either. I'm proud of that.
A couple of other little tips to spruce up your Lorcana life.
Yes, you can build a mosaic portrait of your partner out of cards.
Sure, making something for your partner is always appreciated. So, yeah, build little Lorcana card mosaics. Now, your board state might dictate what kind of portrait you're making, but we find that just the color palettes alone, the 6 colors involved with Lorcana, are enough to create some really stunning portraiture.
Yes, you do have to commit to this, like any relationship.
And finally, remember to always tell your partner how good you are at Lorcana. And that's not how good they are, how good you are at Lorcana.
Yes, you want them to know that they picked a good partner.
Right. You want to present yourself as an attractive mate. And so just be sure to always remind them. You can say things like, I'm very good at this game,
Yes, preferably when you're winning, but you can also say that when you're definitely losing.
Sure, the game state need not dictate how often you tell them, but just be sure to tell them that you are very good at Lorcana, that you are smart, that you wouldn't believe the plays I'm making, things like that.
Exactly.
I'm a genius is always welcome, always an attractive thing to hear from a mate.
That's just making me feel so warm and fuzzy.
I loved the time that you looked me dead in the eyes and said, I'm an unstoppable Lorcana monster. That was really, really wonderful and made me love you.
Yep. I say it every day before I go to work, and every night before we go to sleep.
I'm an unstoppable Lorcana monster,
Good night.
So we consider ourselves to be a successful lore couple. And
Lore couple.
Maybe these tips will help you along in this romantic season.
Yes, let's get some food to go along with this wine now.
Mm-hmm. Well, Katie, you'll have to believe me when I say that all of those oysters were delicious.
And the wine.
And the wine, yes. Everything that I've eaten over here was really, really great. I enjoyed it so, so much, and it's such a shame that you weren't able to enjoy it with me. Maybe we can get you something else, though, now. Let's try to... Oh, Francois. Oui, monsieur. Are you ready for the tasting menu?
Wait. Hold on. Francois,
Oui, madame.
what is that in your hand?
Oh, it is c'est une bague, bague en or, wedding ring, a gold wedding ring, yes.
Hello. Happy
Helga,
day.
Francois, did you get married?
Yes.
Did you have a wedding? We didn't hear anything about it.
Went to government, said, I love. He said, I love.
Oui, I said, I love, I do. Oui.
Now we're married. Would you like the menu for tonight's?
Congratulations, that's amazing. Wow, this has been, from the time we've known you, this has kind of been in the works, and it's so wonderful to see that you've chosen to spend your lives together.
We are happy beyond words.
We are very happy. We thank you, sir, for your enthusiasm.
Wow, that's so wonderful. We're so happy for you guys.
That's so great.
Ugh.
We'll get your menu started. We do not want to make this evening about ourselves, and so I will tell you that tonight we have a special pairings. We have our beverage and our food course, and they are made to pair with each other. We are going to effort to make a non-alcoholic menu for the madame.
Thank you so much. Oh, wow, look at this.
This is so cool.
It's like a little tasting menu.
Thank you so much. All the best wishes to you too.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Wow, that's great news.
Such great news.
I'm so happy for them.
Francois and Helga together forever.
Together forever.
Well, look at all these pairings. These remind me of the many wonderful romantic card pairings.
They do?
In Lorcana, yeah. Don't they remind you?
Yeah. There are a lot of great card pairings in Lorcana.
Mm-hmm.
There are some cards that you just simply can't imagine playing without another card.
Yeah, like Mother Gothel and Rapunzel.
Well,
what?
Well, now I wouldn't say that's a romantic card pairing. We're trying to come up with nice card pairings.
Oh, right. So that is a very good card pairing, but it's not a romantic card pairing.
It's more of a toxic relationship kind of card pairing.
Yeah, toxic mother-daughter. Right, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, not good.
Okay. So a good card pairing, but not a good romantic card pairing.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, well, I have some ideas for some, for sure.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. How about Madame Mim and Merlin? Rabbit and Fox.
Ooh, there's a lot of tension between those two characters.
Yeah, so much tension. They're just antagonizing each other, but it's because they have feelings for each other.
Exactly.
And that's why they work so well together.
Yep, they're a great duo.
Name a more iconic couple than Rabbit and Fox.
I can't.
Truly
can't.
I could see it, for sure.
Another couple that comes to mind, maybe an unconventional couple.
Mm-hmm.
Hiram and Popsicle.
And that's Oh, I see.
He really loves Popsicle.
He really loves the popsicles. The less said about that, the better, I think.
It's like he's addicted to sugar.
Okay, yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Yep, a normal romantic attachment to the sugar. Ooh, I've got an idea for another hot couple.
Okay.
How about Mirabelle with the Queen disguised peddler?
Ooh,
Dream couple.
That's unconventional.
Yeah, but the Queen can exert, and then you can discard Mirabelle for 5 lore.
That's actually pretty good. Yeah, and we know that Mirabelle has a tough relationship with old ladies.
Right. She's really good at swaying the bitter old ladies to her side after some doing.
Yeah, exactly.
She has to knock over a few houses to do it, but she gets there.
But that's okay.
Yeah. Ooh, swapping species for a moment.
Oh, okay, please do.
A couple of dogs.
Puppy love.
Perdita and Stitch Little Rocket.
Oh, yes. Stitch, basically a dog. In the movie, they think he's a dog for a while.
He's a new dog. He's just a new kind of dog.
Exactly. And Perdita is so great at popping out Stitch Little Rocket.
Yeah.
And killing the board with that.
Yeah.
I think they'd make a great little couple.
Yeah, great couple.
If something was to happen to Pongo, that is. R.I.P. Pongo.
Right. Of course. Pongo's looking on. Jealous.
From the heavens.
These are all hypotheticals, so,
Don't worry, these aren't real.
These aren't real Disney couples, don't worry.
Nobody freak out.
Speaking of which, what about Gaston and Raya? Is that a cool couple?
Yeah. You know what? Actually, I can honestly see it. I could see Raya trying to help Gaston be better.
And I feel like Gaston would be into Raya's, I don't know, athleticism.
Yeah, definitely.
And that'd make a great couple. I mean, like Gaston could reduce the cost of Raya, and then Raya can ready Gaston.
I think it's a great idea. Also, I think they'd look great together. They both wear red really well.
And red is a very romantic color, as we all know.
Uh-huh.
Ruby, probably the most romantic ink color, I think we can safely say.
Definitely. I think that's followed up closely by like an amber, because amber's just so nice. Like a warm sun.
I can see amethyst being a little bit mysterious, a little bit intriguing.
Sure, yep.
But they don't compare to Ruby. Ruby's really, really the most romantic, I think.
I think the least romantic color would have to be steel.
Steel is not romantic.
Ugh.
Other couples, how about Bogo and Philip?
Chief Bogo?
Chief Bogo.
Prince Philip?
Is Chief Bogo a bear?
No, Chief Bogo's like a water buffalo.
Oh, right. He's an
African buffalo.
Cape buffalo, yeah.
Okay.
But the cool thing is that if you have Bogo on the board and then you play Philip, it's a one-sided board wipe.
Honestly, I could see Bogo and Philip getting along pretty well. They both care about justice.
Yes.
They're both fighters.
Yep, they're brave.
Yes.
And their Lorcana cards go together beautifully. In an unromantic color pairing. I feel like Emerald Steel is the least romantic color pairing.
Definitely, but both of these guys have quite a bit of charisma. They've got the riz.
They do. Lots of riz. They ooze riz.
Yes, they do.
Now, this is a little bit of a different tack, but another romantic card pairing.
Yeah, Cinderella Ballroom Sensation and Stout-Hearted Cinderella.
Yeah, because you can't expect somebody else to love you if you don't love yourself. Just so many romantic card pairings out there.
I know. What a romantic game Lorcana is.
The perfect Valentine's Day treat. Playing a good game of Lorcana with your partner over some flowers, holding their hands on top of oyster shells while singing and kissing them.
In Disney World at the bottom of the Grand Canyon.
Here, Katie.
Oh, thank you.
I went to the chocolatier and
Yeah?
I made this dark chocolate and mint truffle.
Oh my goodness, this is delicious. Thank you so much. Hey, Brett,
Yeah?
I went to the chocolatier and I made you a mint and dark chocolate truffle. Aww.
And did you see yours is wrapped in a dream card?
Oh my goodness, it is. This is a beautiful dream card. What am I looking at here?
Here we have At Last I See the Light. It is an amber song. It is uninkable and it has a cost of 5, but more on that in a moment. The text is, you must sing this song to play it. You must exert one princess and one prince character of total cost 5 or more to sing this song. Banish all other characters.
And it's got the flavor text. It's warm and real and bright. The world has somehow shifted.
So this is referring specifically to the song Entangled with Flynn and Rapunzel.
Exactly, one of the most romantic duets between a prince and a princess.
It would be great to give Amber this kind of one-sided board clear. The ability to banish multiple characters at once would be very, very welcome in Amber. And of course, this is constricted by the fact that you need exactly a one prince and one princess character to sing it.
Yes, and it's beautiful that they have to sing it together and that they're the ones that kind of make it out of the big blaze together. It's like a be prepared, but they both stay alive.
They get to stay in their little boat.
Yeah, and this art is so pretty with all the lanterns around them, and they're looking at each other. They're holding hands like they're playing Lorcana.
Probably the most romantic Disney song since A Whole New World.
Definitely, I think so.
With apologies to Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I would still say that A Whole New World is more romantic than Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
I hear you there. Whole New World is a wildly rewarding romantic song. I mean, they end sitting in China watching fireworks.
Apologies to Nala's Come Hither face.
In Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, which is also a very romantic song. I also love At Last I See the Light. I think it's one of the best moments in Tangled.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful animation. A really great song, a really pretty song.
Well, this was a delicious and romantic mint.
What an evening we've had.
Oh, I'm so happy for Helga and Francois.
And even Sean and Tiff seem to be doing pretty well tonight.
Yep. Now, what do you say we wrap this up and we go home and play some Lorcana holding hands?
And singing in each other's faces while saying how good we are at the game.
Yes!
Katie, what's next on the menu?
DuckTales, woo!
It's our DuckTales theme episode. We've been planning this one for a little while.
We sure have. We are going to be speaking to a DuckTales expert, everybody.
We'll have DuckTales dream cards and a DuckTales deck build.
Yes! A duck build.
Ooh, nice one.
Ooh! Until that time, everybody, make sure that you're following us on all the social media channels.
If you want to support the podcast, you can subscribe. You can leave us a review on Spotify or on Apple Podcasts. And as ever, we have our tip jar at tiptopjar.com/smorcana.
It's a pleasure as always, everybody. And until next time,
enjoy your romantic spaghetti dinners.
Keep on snacking, y'all.
I'm so good at this game.
I'm so good at this game.
I'm amazing.
I'm the best that's ever played Lorcana.